Я приветствую всех тех, кто не смотрит, и тех, кто впервые на моем канале, дорогие друзья. С вами player00713, и сегодня мы заканчиваем с вами стримить Наруто, Ураганные хроники, Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. В прошлый раз мы сдались о том, что мы вроде бы прошли половину сюжета, поэтому окей, будем сейчас заканчивать. И пока идет интро, я сейчас приду. Смит, I'm glad to see you. Так, я уже ел, спасибо. Кристиночка, здравствуй. Story Mode. Поехали. Такс. Давайте-ка пойдем по этому сценарию. Tale of Zabuza Momochi and Haku.
Water style, water dragon jutsu.
Мераба.
You really think you can beat me in this mist? Don't make me laugh! What? I thought anyone could get me from behind. Face the facts, Zabuza. You can't win. You gotta be kidding me. You're the losers here. I'm sure
fine.
you already know. Those brats of yours have no
Please.
chance of beating
For
Haku.
For
They
this
don't have the
moment.
guts to kill anyone. But Haku is different. I've been teaching him battle skills since he was just a kid. He's a fighting machine with a deadly Kekkei Genkai technique. Ninja doesn't need feelings. All he needs is power. That's something you and those brats lack. You. What's the matter? You got behind me, didn't you? So bring it. What's wrong? You scared now? Then allow me. Nice reflexes. That's what I'd like to see.
Everything's right now, it's fine.
The ninja
Except
doesn't need feelings.
that yesterday
What's
YouTube
up?
deleted some
A man like you should know.
live streams.
Even a ninja can't live without feelings. He's a machine. You and that kid. You're both human.
About my days, everything is different.
One of the 7 ninja swordsmen and wielder of the executioner's blade, Zabuza Momochi, and the user of ice
Because
Haku.
YouTube deleted
In the land of waves,
my
these
previous
two
live
faced off against
streams,
Team 7.
and that's made
Zabuza
me
was following
angry.
the orders of his employer.
Very angry. Holy shit.
As a mercenary ninja, He attempted to suppress all emotion and would stop at nothing to fulfill his mission. But even the greatest ninja can't succeed in conquering their own hearts. That much was obvious. Even to you, Zabuza. A worm like you can't possibly defeat me. Zabuza, why would a man like you work for Gato? In the end, ninja are weapons, and to achieve our goals, Haku and I will be the weapons that defeat you.
Zabuza no Mochi versus Kakashi Hatake.
Let the battle begin!
Whoa. Yeah,
Until I
kinda.
achieve my objective, I have no plans to stop.
I don't like Roblox because I think this is a waste of time. I think
Zabuza's fury was overwhelming. But it seemed to me that he was also struggling to erase his own doubts. Naruto and Sasuke, meanwhile, were tackling the other enemy, Haku, whose power had them sorely pressed. Haku was Zabuza's weapon. He followed Zabuza's wishes.
what do you
All
mean,
of his
Scott
miraculous
Smith?
power he wielded only
Stop
for Zabuza's sake.
This.
Die. He's too strong. If this keeps up.
Not yet. I'm not finished yet. I refuse to give up. I bear you two no ill will. I do this all for Zabuza. It is
Me?
time for you
Not.
to die.
Goldova, I don't know. About last week. I think the last week was some kinda easier than that because last week was absolutely easier than that week. I mean, Goldova. Oh, come on, Haku.
Please don't resent me. This is the fate of a ninja. I'll defeat anyone who interferes with Zabuza, no matter who it is.
Haku succeeded in driving Naruto and Sasuke to the brink.
I think too,
Sasuke fell,
Kodova,
wounded, and only Naruto
about
remained.
that,
His strength faded.
that you can play on the next week,
Haku's victory seemed inevitable.
if you want it.
However, seeing Sasuke's terrible wounds, Naruto rallied his strength and wanted
Kodova,
to fight once more.
I think she
Haku
loved
faced off against the berserk
to
and terrified
play,
Naruto.
but not whole time. I don't like Roblox.
What is he?
Haku versus Naruto.
Let the battle begin!
Please don't resent me. This is the fate of a ninja.
And yeah, if you didn't know, then know this, that Haku is a boy, not a girl.
I managed somehow, but this little one's power is...
Ну, геймер, прошлый стрим нет, не забанили. Я просто сократил его на 20 минут и все. С этим стримом все в порядке.
However, the continuous fighting had brought him to his limit. In a moment's weakness, Haku received the fatal blow. Realizing he was no match for Naruto, Haku felt his last moments approaching. Meanwhile, I was slowly but surely cornering Zabuza. I could clearly sense indecision in his attacks. His pride as a ninja and his bond to Haku. Though he might try to deny them, in his heart, it appeared, he felt differently. Full of uncertainty, Zabuza resisted to the last. However, it's about time we settled this, Kakashi. Zabuza, it's already finished. I'm not done yet. You're the one who's finished.
Забуза versus Какаши раунд 2, да? Вы чё, прикалываетесь?
Let the battle begin!
Да что за иностранцы? Я не знаю. Геймер.
I
Кстати, я просто-напросто на изи раскатал вот этого какаши по асфальту.
Zabuza was indeed one of the 7 ninja swordsmen, a man feared as a demon. Zabuza's attacks were fierce, and as the battle raged, he acquitted himself well. But in his heart, Zabuza had doubts about what a ninja should be, doubts which led to weakness. To cover for that weakness, Haku defended Zabuza with his very life, defended him, and then fell. Haku had lived as Zabuza's weapon. As he watched Haku die, Zabuza's face remained calm. However, to Zabuza, Haku had surely been more than a weapon. The end of our battle was now in sight. I need only dispatch Zabuza, and all would be over. But the situation suddenly changed with the appearance of another. Zabuza's employer, Gato. With Haku gone and Zabuza seriously injured, Gato decided that the mercenary was no longer of use to him. Using his other men, he moved to dispose of Zabuza and us. We tried to oppose him, but both Naruto's chakra and my own had reached their limits. Still, Zabuza faced his treacherous employer alone, a gleam of defiance in his eye. His arms now useless, he grasped a single kunai between his teeth. Zabuza. To him now! Stop it!
Zabuza. Let me stay at your side.
You really think you can beat this many of us by yourself?
Zabuza, I'll help you achieve your dream.
Ну, Геймер только ты успеешь. Все разбежались. Скотт Смит американец.
A ninja
Походу.
doesn't need feelings. But it seems I couldn't live up to that ideal. I'll take you to him. Just hang in there. Kakashi.
Странно. Снег идет.
Thank you, Kakashi. Is it you, Haku? Are you weeping? For so long, you were always at my side. The least I can do is be beside you at the end. I know it cannot be. But I wish I could go where you have gone.
It is not copy. This is official game from Bandai Namco. Итачи, привет.
You can go with him, Zabuza. Go to that place. Together.
Tale of Zabuza and Haku complete. Ачивка. Yeah, it's Naruto Generations, if you didn't know that. Tale of Gara. Геймер, ты чего? Каким американцам я давал модочку, скажи мне? Но в бой Райкага вмешался Казикаге.
We need to talk. Kazekage.
You blocked my fire style so effectively. God of the sand.
Your eyes are still as they
Но
were.
геймер не у него так написал.
Revenge was once my reason for living. But I came to realize that vengeance does not resolve anything. It's not too late for you. Do not be so obsessed by hatred that you escape into a world of solitude. Or else you will not be able to return.
If I were to return, what is there for me?
Yeah, hello. Готово.
Fire style, Phoenix Flower juice,
And shower barrage!
Какой геймер ты можешь меня спросить?
Sand! Sasuke, you're a lot like me. You've been walking through this world's darkness. That's why even a tiny ray of light ought to reach your eyes. Whether in the past or now.
I shut my eyes a long time ago. The things I seek lie only in the dark.
Sand barrier!
Да, смехотворно.
Fire about juice. The hatred you once felt is nothing compared to what I'm feeling.
Она знает, как по-русски писать вообще-то.
My fury. My despair. It's more than you can imagine.
Sasuke Uchiha.
When Goldova tell to MR Gamer, how did you wrote in
Your eyes hold only darkness.
Russian
now.
language?
You're consumed by
Because
hatred,
he
bitterness towards
don't-
the world, and
don't
you're
understand.
unable to trust anyone. You even rejected the one who tried to help you. You're exactly how I was.
Amaterasu.
When I was lost. In the depths of darkness.
Yeah, lol, Sleep QB. It's Naruto
Alone in the darkness. No purpose,
version.
only to lash out in hatred. No friends, only solitude. That was me.
But don't write
That's how I was back then,
the big letters.
during the tuning exams at the Hidden Leaf. I believed the whole world was my enemy. I felt that only Sasuke Uchiha had that same something that I did. We were two of a kind. In the exam finals, I was matched up against Sasuke. It seemed as if I was finally fighting against one of my own kind. I was shaking with excitement. I was so overjoyed I could barely contain myself.
Come then.
Indeed. Show me how it feels to be alive.
Гара versus Саске. На их первой встрече.
Let the battle begin!
News I was playing Roblox.
Wrong. I haven't had my fill yet.
This is very good. Голдова. Кому ему? Если Голдова хочет, то она играет в Roblox. А Скотт Смит, я не знаю. Возможно, он еще ребенок хочет во все поиграть. Или я не знаю.
The longer my battle with Sasuke continued, the more exalted I felt. But as my heart soared, Shikaku, the presence inside me, likewise grew ever larger. The urge to destroy grew strong, and I lost myself. That's
В
when
гейме
he
какой
appeared.
0714? Ты о чем?
Naruto Uzumaki. Though he held the same presence as me, he had chosen a different path. I had embraced hatred, while he had chosen the exact opposite.
I'll never lose to you!
Fascinating. Fascinating. Naruto Uzumaki.
Опа. Это уже интересно не было. Однохвостый против девятихвостого. Офигеть, да?
Let the battle begin!
Yeah, we're learning English here, actually. You're asking Scott Smith because I don't know how he is called. Whew.
What's wrong with this one? Why does he challenge me so doggedly?
Younger version ачивка. Офигеть. В смысле не смешиваться?
No one can defeat me. Those who face my boundless power can only quake in terror and accept defeat. Or so I had thought. Again and again, Naruto Uzumaki stood back up to face me. Naruto fought for his friends, for the bond between them, the strength to protect others. It was a strength I couldn't understand. Not back then. But from a distance, I sensed the light. It was after that battle that I decided I wanted to be like Naruto Uzumaki. To forge my own bonds as Naruto had. To hold my own dreams as Naruto did. And before I knew it, my dream had become the same as Naruto's. To become someone needed by others. I began on the path to becoming the Kazekage. The path to Kazekage was steep and long, but like Naruto, I tried to look forward to the future and continue one determined step after the other. Hated and disdained, I knew that many had their eyes on me, waiting. But still, I looked forward. I walked forward. Time passed, and I grew stronger. I worked hard with all my strength, and then, before I knew it, I was known as the Kazekage. As the Kazekage of the Hidden Sand Village, I had already found those I needed to protect. Nothing frightened me any longer. Not when I had my village to protect. I remember that time when the shadow known as the Akatsuki fell on the hidden sand. I was not afraid.
Ну, сейчас будет та самая знаменательная битва.
So you're the Kazekage, god of the One Tail. Show me what you can do then, and try to make it fun.
If you threaten the hidden sand I
Дейдар.
sworn to protect, I will destroy you.
Его любимая фраза, кстати, знаете какая? Искусство — это взрыв! А теперь, ребята, у меня вопрос. Как вы считаете, что такое искусство? И прав ли Дейдара со своей фразой, что искусство — это взрыв?
Let the battle begin!
Нифига себе! Как офигел!
Let the battle begin!
Давайте граничим, что мы классно знакомы. На секунду. Зачем мне читать?
How tough the Akatsuki are, I'll protect the sand.
Scott Smith, stop it.
My opponent used strange and surprising jutsu, but defeat was out of the question. He even attempted to use a massive jutsu to destroy the hidden sand, but I couldn't let him harm the village. The Akatsuki's real target was Shukaku, the beast sealed inside of me. By defending the village, I had fallen into their trap. I don't remember very well what happened next. Just that I was
Не
drifting
совсем
in
ты
a
все
sea
правильно
of
написал.
white.
Мы всего лишь знакомые в гейме.
Faintly,
Мы только ютубер-подписчик. И все.
I opened my eyes, and Naruto was there. Naruto Uzumaki. He had saved me again. Even though I had once been his enemy, he saved me. And he did it with a smile. I understood then. For me, Naruto was light itself. He was irreplaceable. He was my friend. Which is why I just couldn't understand. Sasuke Uchiha, with Naruto by his side. Why? Why had he chosen the darkness?
Allow me to teach you too my hatred.
Why, Sasuke? Tell me why.
Да, как в старые добрые времена. Гара versus Саске. Только уже взрослые. Уже обоим по 16. Если ничего не буду.
Let the battle begin!
Me? Hate? For what? Goldova.
Let the battle begin!
Nobody knows. Oh yeah.
Her dark, heavy will. Sasuke, you are all ready.
Five Kage Summit, ачивка. Геймер, не преувеличивай.
Sasuke had fallen even deeper into shadow than before. Pain meant nothing. His hate was now stronger than his flesh. His thirst for revenge made him unstoppable. My words couldn't reach Sasuke. It was too late for that. Give it up.
I'm not finished yet.
Что, решил Сусано использовать, да?
Power of darkness.
Cool.
And that's what happened at the Five Kage Summit.
Да, собрание Пятикаги, конечно, было прервано.
Sasuke doesn't see you anymore. He seeks only darkness. Naruto, you once declared to me that you would be Hokage one day. Well, I've become Kazekage. And if you truly have resolved to take on the mantle of a Kage, then you must do what needs doing as Sasuke's friend.
Godo
We've
was
relayed
right.
everything we came to say. Let's go, Go.
I consider you a friend. Before, friend was just a word to me. Nothing more, nothing less. But after meeting you, I realized something. That what that word means is important. Now you must decide for yourself what you can do for your friend, for Sasuke. Let's go.
Sasuke's already a lost cause.
At this point, Naruto has no other choice but to give up.
But still, as bad as it is, I'm counting on it. The chances are slim. But I think maybe he can save Sasuke. Just as when he pulled me out of the darkness. As Kazekage, I can never forgive Sasuke. But as a friend, Naruto Uzumaki, I believe in you.
Геймер, чё? Или
I know you can do this.
ты... Знаешь, мне больше 10 лет. Tale of Gara Complete. Ачивка. Но все-таки наша история очень даже далека от завершения. Так, давайте пройдем путь легендарного Санина. Рассказ про Джирай. Один из 3 легендарных Санинов. И учителей Наруто, естественно. Yes, I like your humor.
Ah, there you are!
Why not?
Pervy Sage, when are we gonna start training?
Hang on a second. Just let me finish this paragraph.
What are you writing?
Oh, well, I'm writing about my life. It's called The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.
Your life?
The meetings, farewells, and various other happenings. I'm bringing them together in ink, along with what I've learned and which paths I've taken. This will be the ultimate novel. I'm pouring my soul into it.
So? And you're still not finished?
When I'm finished writing this, everything will be finished. When I find someone to inherit my will, and I feel I've properly passed it on, well, I guess I'm not even close to finishing it.
All this inherit your will talk? It's just making me confused.
Да ладно
One to
тебе, Наруто.
inherit my will. Perhaps that would be...
Huh? What?
At any rate, I suppose that's enough
Владимир,
writing
я уже
for now.
ответил.
Next up,
Time to start training, huh?
time to get to the mixed bathing hot spring to find some material for the next installment of my makeout series.
I say training! You're still hung up on this mushy makeout material!
Watch your tongue, boy. This sacred writing is nothing to make light of.
How about some training already?
Enough! I'm in charge, and I will spar with you some other time.
That's what you said last time, and the time before
Я не могу.
Time certainly
Не
tests
засмеяться,
one,
когда...
doesn't it? Seems like only yesterday we had that chat. Now my student is grown, and I'm getting old. Still don't know what lies ahead for me. It's time to move forward. All right then. I'll continue when I get back. The final chapter. I suppose it's time to begin.
Конечно, Джирай, стареешь. Последний главу пора написать. Свои книги.
Come to think of it, I've had a lot of apprentices in my time. Even students from other villages. Even one who went on to become the Hokage. But of all of them, the one who really took the cake, the crudest, most annoying, and stupidest of them all, was Naruto Uzumaki. Well, on top of that, because he had the Nine Tails sealed inside him, the deadly Akatsuki organization was after him. I decided to teach Naruto a new jutsu, so he'd be able to defend himself. That jutsu was called the Rasengan, created long ago by Naruto's father, Minato, the fourth Hokage. Now his son, Naruto, would have to master it. I felt the strong, time-tested bond between them, and I began Naruto's lessons.
Everyone's gonna be so surprised when they see my new jutsu! They'll finally have to accept me!
Well, you certainly have the enthusiasm. But first, let's see exactly what you can do.
Самое интересное, что Джирай, он же обучал вроде бы отца Наруто. То есть Минато Намикадзе, он же 4-й Хокаге.
Let the battle begin!
О-хо-хо-хо. Нормально так. Нормально так Наруто отлетел.
I look forward to your future development. Yeah, future. Naruto's strength back then, I suppose it was just about what I expected. But inside him was a strong will to move forward to the next level. Strength of will is the most vital thing for a ninja. With a strong will, there's no limit to how far one can go. After our training, Naruto steadily continued to grow. Part of him just wanted to get stronger. But the most important thing driving him forward was the thought of his friend and greatest rival. Nothing facilitates training so much as the presence of a rival. The bonds of friendship are vital to developing character. Naturally, after his friend Sasuke Uchiha left the league, Naruto vowed in his heart to follow, no matter the cost. It was for this reason that he underwent 3 hard years of training with me. Time passed. Time matured Naruto, both in body and in mind. Was he strong enough now for real combat? I needed to test him for myself. Now then, time for your final lesson. It's time you prove to me in battle just how much you've learned.
Ха, интересно.
Then I hope you're ready for a clinic.
Haha, I'm looking forward to it.
Наруто пойдем живая. Да, это уже как вторая дуэль с учителем. Офигеть.
Let the battle begin! I can use
Вот так.
Oh, if you can do that, you're doing well. That ends the training.
Варгеймер, ты о чем? Ой, точнее, Вайрон, пардон.
Naturally, even though he had matured, Naruto was unable to defeat me. But it was true. He really had come far. There were still areas he needed to work on, but he got a passing grade. Naruto Uzumaki. If I may say so about my own apprentice, I know he walks the straight and narrow. Of all my apprentices, you really were the crudest, most annoying, and stupidest of all. But you were also the strongest. You were a ninja. I had a student who would carry on my legacy. I knew it, without a doubt.
Считал, что твои подписчики это армия, а мы это, похоже, динозавры? Да ладно. Странно.
The village hidden in the rain. As soon as I heard that the Akatsuki's leader was hiding out there, I rushed over to learn more. It was a long
Кроме
time
одного?
ago, but
Интересно,
there
кто же
were
это?
3 children here who trained for a short time as my apprentices. They all cared for each other deeply, and I'd been certain they could lead us all to peace through their example. However, I never thought I would meet them again under conditions like these. One of my apprentices, Konan, now a member of the Akatsuki, appeared in front of me. Worshipping the leader of the Akatsuki as her god, Konan had all but lost the warmth I remembered in her heart. The Konan I knew, had she surrendered to darkness. As her teacher, the least that I could do was perform her final rites. My determination could not waver. And if you're here, then are the other 2 here as well?
Knowing that would be pointless. Your life ends here.
Well, well, listen to you, Konan.
Джирая против Кона. Против своей ученицы. Она, кстати, умеет очень даже уникальную технику. Это то, что она как бы использует бумагу в качестве оружия. Нифига, конечно.
Let the battle begin! Get ready!
Kigami dance.
Пиздец. Офигеть, да? Весна теперь меня укладывает, как нефиг делать.
Let the battle begin.
Да что ж
Shikigami
такое?
dance.
Куда вы все ушли? Ну что, предлагаю всем сидеть? Да что такое?
Let the battle begin.
Ёпта. Ё-моё, нифига себе. Вот так-то. Опа. Сестра пришла.
Why? Why are you
Интересно. Нет, кажется, не сестра пришла. Ошибочка.
No matter how far she had fallen, fighting one of my own apprentices was painful for me. But my feelings could help no one now. Feel it? As my fight with Conan intensified, he finally appeared. The Akatsuki leader, Pain. He stood before me calmly. Pain. His true identity was Nagato, just as I'd expected. Like Conan, Nagato had once been an apprentice of mine. He had awakened the most powerful of the visual jutsu, the Rinnegan. Why? Why would someone with such promise surrender to the darkness of the Akatsuki? And more importantly, why had all the pains I'd seen, not just Nagato, carry the Rinnegan? My heart was troubled. But there was one thing I did understand. The time for explanations was past. I had to stop it. Stop Naruto. Stop pain. He may have been my student, but as an opponent, his strength rivaled my own. To win, I would need everything I had. In order to bring all my strength to bear against him, I summoned the two great Sage Toads and entered Sage Mode. This would be the decisive battle. Hey, or should I say Nagato, what have you done?
Sensei, you are merely human, but I am no longer a prisoner of humanity. I have become one who will show the way. A god.
A god? You've got to be kidding me.
As your god, allow me to grant you pain.
Then the time for words is past. No more holding back. Nagato, I end your life today.
Джирай в режиме Санина против Пейна. Джирай даже понятия не имеет, что это будет его последняя битва, к сожалению.
Let the battle begin.
Нифига себе. Пейн, ты чего творишь? Только разогрелись, блин. Прощай.
I win, Nagato.
First of you countries that I want to travel, actually. And I know for what country.
The victory went to me. Though I pushed my chakra to the limit, and my wounds were great, all that mattered was he was defeated. I thanked the two great Sage Toads. The battle was over. I could finally return to the Hidden Leaf. Or so I thought. He stood there. Pain stood in my way once more, as if nothing had happened. How had he done it? Why was he untouched? With the last of my chakra, what else could I do?
Black Flag, Unity Синдикат, пак ассасинов. Ну, в принципе, к Черному флагу там есть DLC. В Unity там я не знаю насчет падших королей. Входит, наверное, в пак. Но в Синдикат полюбаса надо докупать дополнительно.
What's the point?
If I can defeat just one,
Fine. Your destiny is to die.
After cutscene, I'm telling. Наверное, не знаю, какая мразь, я что-то не знаю.
Never thought you'd hold on this long. Well done, Sensei.
Не видно твоей власти? Конечно. Конечно, Дим, конечно.
It's no good. I'm losing consciousness. Am I going to die?
Never go back on my word. Never! That's my ninja way! Until I become Hokage, there's no way I'm gonna die! If being smarter means what you say it does, I'll remain a fool my entire life!
Naruto. Yes. I remember Naruto. You never give up. Being your master, I have no business whining. Because,
Ну, конечно.
as everyone knows, my student inherits his ninja way from his teacher. Right, Naruto?
Just what I'd expect from you, Sensei. Give it up. There's nothing left you can do.
Trying to make me give up! It's finished. I guess this is the end of the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failure. Rejected by Tsunade, unable to stop my friend, unable to protect either my student or my teacher. Compared to the great deeds of the Hokage, my actions are trifling, insignificant things indeed, and I have no legacy. No, that's not true. I have found someone to inherit my will, so I can rest easy. Right, Naruto. Sharing, laughs, being with you is what gave me the strength to walk this path for so long. Thanks to your existence, my life really wasn't that terrible. My final chapter, the story of the frog in the well that knows nothing of the great ocean. Just barely glorious, but glorious indeed. The story has come to an end. Now, it's about time I put down my pen. That's right. What should I name the sequel, I wonder? Let's see. The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki. Yes, that has a nice ring to it.
Про вторую Наруто часть, Слав, ты о чем? Я не понимаю. Рассказ про Tale of Jiraiya Complete, ачивка. Так, и, собственно... у нас появился рассказ о Минато Намикадзе. Но мы сейчас будем смотреть, наверное, историю самого загадочного персонажа во всей франшизе Наруто. Копирующий ниндзя Какаши Хатаки. Слава, не спойлерить. Это уже спойлер. Поэтому либо удаляй, либо я сам удалю. Конечно, Обитоучиха этого не
You're
ожидал.
done, Obito.
Darn it!
Это уже Рейн, кажется.
Next strategy.
Нет, Слава. Зачем?
Obito, there, 2 o'clock. Right. Fire style. Fireball jutsu! Yes! Huh?
О, вы уверены? Ваш учитель-то еще жив.
Almost had me there.
But, Sensei, how did you...
Blew it again. You've grown strong, the both of you. And I'm impressed with your teamwork.
Слава, я уже прошел
And now, for the next
Naruto
step,
Ultimate Ninja Storm 2.
time.
Kakashi!
Sensei, today's the day I win. You've been hiding so long. Is that your strategy? No, it would be too hard to fight you while watching over these two.
That's why you were waiting for me to defeat them.
There.
Нет. Зачем? Слава.
Not bad, but not enough to beat me.
I'm not through yet.
Shadow Claw.
This isn't complete, but now I'll finish this.
I told you to. You can't beat me. You lose, Kakashi.
Wow. What incredible speed.
Это не скорость, дружок, мастерство.
That's when you...
I'd already considered you Jonin class. If I hadn't set that, there's no telling how this would have turned out. But you're not ready.
I was so close.
So close.
Странно, что Какаши Хатаки ни разу так и не объяснил, почему он постоянно носит маску. Никогда.
I thought
Мы
Sensei
только в
was
одной серии
acknowledging
мы
my
его без
skill.
маски видели. Только в одной.
I was close to becoming a true ninja.
Только в
But I
одной,
didn't
мать
know
его,
a thing
серии.
about what it really means to be a ninja. I was still just a kid.
Да, после Generations, 3-я часть.
I had confidence in my own strength.
А теперь позвольте мне рассказать, в какие страны я хотел бы поехать. Есть несколько стран, а именно Япония, Китай и Южная Корея. И знаете, что я скажу? Мне всегда тянуло на восток, потому что восточная культура мне всегда ближе. Даже несмотря на то, что я быстро ориентируюсь именно в городах. Поэтому такие вот дела. Нет. Ну, Правда, был один момент, когда Какаши все-таки не смог вернуться от того, чтобы постоянно носить маску. А именно, каждый раз, когда заполняется документ про определенного ниндзя, то надо, чтобы на фотографии было истинное лицо каждого ниндзя. То есть каждый шиноби должен снимать маску, макияж и так далее. То есть чистое лицо. Все, на фотографии должен быть. Больше ничего не надо добавлять.
Against any of my peers, or even those more experienced than me, I was convinced I couldn't lose. I was drowning in my own pride. But there was one person who
Это
was
самое
always
странное,
ready to
что
take me on.
Какаши без маски вообще красивый. Если что, то можете просто взять и загуглить его личико.
You were the same as ever.
Наруто Shippuden только в одной серии показали его без маски.
You don't understand what's really important about being a ninja.
I don't want to hear that from a know-nothing amateur like you.
What did you call me?
Time for your beating.
Ну, дожили Какаши Хатаки против Обито Учиха. Я его личико, я все серии смотрел. Слав, поздравляю. Так, а я сейчас приду, мне надо на пару минут отойти. Ну, скоро вернусь. Я на месте. Продолжаем.
Let the battle begin.
Воу. Открыл и лови дизлайки. Чего, блин,
Is everyone
Вайрон?
in Uchiha clan this weak, Obito?
At that time, there was a huge gap between Obito's skill and mine. Obito had angry words for me, but I didn't care. He was a sore loser. I turned my eyes next to Minato Sensei. Of course, my plan was to face off next against my teacher. Thinking back, there was something sad then in Minato Sensei's eyes. He must have known already what it was that I lacked.
Sensei, today will be the day I finally beat you.
There are limits to what any single ninja can do. Kakashi, you can't do everything on your own.
But for a ninja, strength is vital. It's everything.
Какаши против Минала. Интересно.
Let the battle begin.
Просто на изи.
I did it. I beat you, Sensei.
Our practice that day ended in my victory. I knew he wasn't really trying to win, but still, I felt like I'd improved. When Minato Sensei looked at me, he still wore that sad expression. What did that expression mean? As a ninja, what was it I was missing? It wasn't until a little time had passed that I finally understood. Teamwork. That was what I lacked back then. Obito, you sacrificed your life to teach me that. The price was far too great. But the ideals you left behind still live on today. In my heart, and in theirs as well. Of course, they didn't get it right away. When they first joined my squad, they had some pretty tough times. Especially Naruto and Sasuke. Those two kept the word teamwork at arm's length. just like I did, way back when. That's why I trained them through battle, like Minato-sensei did, to teach them what's important to a ninja. Naruto and Sasuke, I truly believed in their hidden potential.
It's my line, you screw up. Come on, then. Show me what you've got.
Какаши против Наруто и Саске. Интересно. Прямо как Минато, он тренирует их в бою.
Let the battle begin!
Да это же не серьезно.
Let the battle begin!
Возьму.
Stand there.
Звук слишком огромен в игре, мне еле слышно. Странно. Извините.
The battle begin! Stand there.
Просто на изи раскатал этого Наруто.
Well, if you're that good, I guess you pass.
Мне точно будет что сказать насчет этой игры.
For New Guinea, they fought against me better than expected. The point wasn't to see if they could beat me. If they learned the importance of teamwork, then it was a success. Their results? I guess an A+ wouldn't be out of the question. After all, they understood what I was trying to teach them in their own unique way. Still, not everything went as smoothly as I had hoped.
Так, пардон, что-то пошло не так, да? Стоять. А, нет, все в порядке, это YouTube затупил. Мне на телефоне, я имею в виду.
Each of them had their own new path to follow. But they were each motivated by a single purpose. Which is why, when Naruto returned after 3 years, I decided to test them. I wanted to see not only how far they had progressed, but whether their teamwork had improved. To see how far they had truly come.
All right, let's do this, Sakura. Kashi-sensei, here we come.
All right then, show me how much you both have grown.
Так, Наруто и Сакура против Какаши. Я это помню. Ничего они не решили не показывать, как...
Let the battle begin.
Ничего не решили не показывать, как Какаши сражается с Хаку. Ну, типа мы это уже видели 100 раз, поэтому нефиг нам все показывать, да? Воу, ребята. Вы ничего не попутали? Нормально так. Одолели.
I see. Their hearts are Incredible. They easily surpassed my highest expectations. It wasn't just their strength, but their character which surprised me. The two had the spirit of teamwork. Though years had passed, they were things that Naruto and Sakura would always remember. I knew now that the ideals we left behind would continue on into the next generation. The two of them were ready to be called real ninja. Two ninja who had grown up straight and proud before me. I couldn't have been happier. Teamwork. Bonding with your comrades. Obito, Rin, and Sensei. All three of them taught me those essential points. And now, these kids finally get it. And it's up to them to pass on what they've learned to the next generation. The next era is just around the corner. And me, sooner or later,
There he is. Hey! Kakashi Sensei! Come on. Lady Tsunade has a new mission for us. Let's go already!
Right, I'm on it. But I'd better keep an eye out just a little longer. I'll be back.
What were you doing anyway, Kakashi Sensei?
Well, how do I put it?
Just spacing out again, I bet.
Not exactly. Just thinking about life. Got wrapped up in my thoughts.
Yeah, I see. New missions rock, right? Aren't you psyched, Sakura? Aren't you? I am. I swear, you have a one-track mind. Yep, you know it.
Tale of Kakashi Hatake complete. Ачивка. Так, ну и, собственно, что мы имеем? Две истории осталось, но я не могу их открыть, потому что мне это нельзя. Поэтому пришло время для The Tale of Minato Namikaze. Про отца Наруто. 4-го Хокаге.
I can't move. This could be it for me. I'm already.
Are you giving up? Are you really my son?
Здравствуй, батя. А что ты тут делаешь? Скажи мне, пожалуйста.
You're the fourth Hokage.
You've grown up, Naruto.
Naruto. My name. But how?
How? I'm the one who named you. You're my son, after all.
Your son? Then you're
Yep, that's right.
my dad. My dad. Why?
Naruto.
Why? Why? Why would you ever put nine tails inside your own son? How could you put me through all of that? The Akatsuki are after me. I fought with them. And then I was so lonely. But I kept it inside.
Forgive me. To leave you alone all that time must have been terrible. I suppose it's little consolation for me to wear a fatherly face and apologize after putting you through all that. But I'm relieved.
You're relieved?
You're bearing everyone's will. And you've grown up with a good head on your shoulders, just as I'd hoped for.
Everyone's will?
Yes. Just looking at you now, I can tell. You have the will of Jiraiya-sensei, Kakashi, the third Hokage, and all the people of the village inside of you. You're carrying it well. You're moving forward.
You think so?
You're just like I used to be.
Like you?
That's right. I was bearing the will and wishes of all sorts of people myself. I was carrying something very valuable. Just like you are now, Naruto.
Flashback.
Hopes, prayers, and dreams. I carried so many aspirations on my back. How would I meet all those expectations? I struggled with my worries and doubts. Nevertheless, I moved forward, step by single step, in order to leave something behind for the next generation. Most of all, I wanted my two charges, Kakashi Hatake and Obito Uchiha, to understand what being ninja truly meant. More than once, I spoke to them through my fists. All right, it's time you showed me your strength.
Man, why do I have to fight you? Try not to get in my way, huh, Obito? Gosh, you jerk. I'm gonna make you eat those words.
Minato против Какаши и Обито. Офигеть. Учитель со своими учениками сражается.
Let the battle begin!
Я тоже вернулась. Поздравляю. Песничка вернулась. Я очень рад. Потом все расходились. Если не дать по барабану. На это. Я, кстати, ответил на твой вопрос. Если ты не слышала. Получается играть? Да, как видишь, сейчас мы играем не за кого-нибудь там, а за самого отца главного героя Наруто. Именно Минато. Который испытывает сейчас силу своих учеников. В принципе, ничего себе. Может, нужно поиграть? И во что же? Ой, ой-ой. Ой-ой. Ничего себе. Этот пацан не уделывает. Это были ранние игры. Это, кстати, как раз таки ранняя игра. На секунду. Но только она вышла не на компьютеры, а эксклюзивно для консолей. Да ладно, неделю минимум обрабатывать видео. Это долго.
I already knew that getting those two to work together would be a problem. Especially Kakashi, whose skills as a ninja were already great. He didn't understand the value of friendship. If only Kakashi understood that, then he might become a truly powerful ninja. Come to think of it,
О, 5-часовая запись. Ничего себе. Тогда это то, о чем мы идем, да.
So much. Even after I began standing on my own 2 feet, away from my teacher.
More than once, as if testing my progress, we traded fists with each other. I remember when my selection as the fourth Hokage had been decided. I couldn't help feeling a little uneasy.
So, you're finally gonna sit in the Hokage's chair, eh, Minato?
Do you think I'm really strong enough to protect the village?
Are you worried? In that case, why don't we spar? It's been too long, and it might help you survive.
I suppose it would be a fitting test for a future Hokage.
Ну тогда надо учить English, надо его совершенствовать, я так думаю. Чтобы потом ни у кого не было проблем. Ха-ха-ха. Минато против своего учителя, да? Джай. Интересно.
Let the battle begin!
Вот так, да? Фух.
Thanks to you, Sensei. I feel relieved. Perhaps Jiraiya Sensei lost on purpose that day, to help me get over my doubts. Either way, he lifted a burden from my heart. Of course, the position of Hokage carried many responsibilities. You'd never know if I could manage if I didn't try. And I wasn't alone. My teachers, friends, my charges, and of course, my loved ones. I was surrounded by so many irreplaceable people. Thanks to them, as Hokage, I would grow strong. It's my conviction to walk the path of the Hokage was set. And then, he must have sensed my conviction, for the third Hokage challenged me to a match. I knew at once what that would be. Lord Hokage, why do you wish to fight?
Come now. Someone of your prowess should already understand that. Well then, show me what you can do.
Okay.
Да ладно. Сам третий Хокаге хочет сразиться с новоизбранным четвертым Хокаге. Это уже интересно. Такого не было. Помнится... Юзе, ну давай, покажи мне все, что ты умеешь, старик. Сарутоби Юзе. Это что настоящее имя? А старик еще, кстати, знаете ли, не слабо держится. Я погляжу.
Is in this. Thank you very much for your kindness.
Пост Хокагес ачивка.
Victory was mine, but victory was not what was necessary. I already understood that. Through his fists, the third Hokage was testing my will, my determination, and of course, the burdens I carried. After the fight, the third Hokage smiled at me gently before walking away. When I left that place, I left as the fourth Hokage. For me, my days as the Hokage were priceless. The smiles on people's faces made me truly happy. Their happiness was my happiness. But then, the Nine Tails appeared. His sudden attack threw the village into panic. We suffered terrible losses. I could sense that someone was manipulating the Nine Tails, and I spared no effort in discovering who. And then,
Минато против таинственного человека. Разумеется, пока мы не знаем, кто это. О, мужик, иди сюда. Мы сейчас убьем за то, что ты, блин, просил по статусу существо. Чтобы у тебя маска разбилась. Нифига себе. Меня одолел. Так, с ним будет потяжелее. Ничего себе. Он сильный, конечно.
Let the battle begin.
Получай.
I'm curious about this one's true shape. But right now, stopping the Ninetales is first. I was able, somehow, to repel the masked man's attacks. But to the bitter end, his confidence remained unflagging. Without a doubt, I knew he would yet bring future calamities to the world. In order to seal the Ninetales, and to secure the power needed to resist the masked man in the future, only one route was left open to me. I would seal the Ninetales into my son, turning him into a Jinchuriki. My son had what it would take to brave the future as a Jinchuriki, and to one day face that man. I don't know how I did this, but for some reason, I did. But that was the only thing that I could leave my son. All those aspirations which I had carried as the fourth Hokage, Naruto, I bequeath them all to you. I know that you can do it. After all, you're my son. I believe in you.
Ну да, в смертельной битве с Девятихвостым
Monroe, Gia. What do you
Минато
do to my
пожертвовал своей
dad?
жизнью, чтобы спасти всех.
If I said I
Разумеется,
had no
жизнь своей
regrets,
жены.
it'd be a lie.
Уж как бы договоренность была.
Because of the mask, our village was destroyed.
Только так можно было спасти деревню от разрушения бушующего зверя.
But, to tell you the truth, at the time, I was completely content.
How come?
Because I'd managed to protect what was most important to me.
And what would that be?
What do you think? You, Naruto. You're my son. In this world, there is nothing more valuable to me than your mother. Very special. As you're alive and well, you can't imagine how much joy that brings to your mother. Now, you've got so many people counting on you, and you're moving forward with a will of iron. And for that, I'm proud of you.
Нет. Дядь.
But listen to me. Your fight still isn't over. I know you have many trials and tribulations ahead. As your father, it saddens me that I can't go through them at your side. But Naruto, I believe in you.
I'll never lose. I'll just keep moving forward, no matter what happens. I'll never give up. I never go back on my word. That's my ninja way. After all, I am your son, right?
Correct. I'm leaving the rest up to you.
Dad!
Yes, it's about time. My chakras run out.
What? You going already?
Cheer up, son. I'll always be with you. Remember what I said. You have the will of many inside you.
Yeah.
I'll always be at your side. Always supporting you. Together, always. Naruto, you were born as my son. And I thank you for it.
Tale of Minato Namikaze Complete. Ачивка. Так, и теперь у нас осталось рассказ про Мадару Учиху. Пора бы открыть это.
The world was embroiled in endless battles, an era of warring states. The one village per country system didn't exist then. Ninja organizations were merged groups, divided by clan. In this world of constant strife, power was everything. The Uchiha clan was known all over the world as a warrior clan with remarkable chakra and the Sharingan. And then there was the Senju clan of the forest, said to rival the Uchiha clan in strength. Their leader, Hashirama Senju, was the most powerful ninja of his time. Time and time again, the Uchiha and the Senju clans battled one another. However, this endless fighting threatened to destroy both their clans. Members of both sides who believed in order banded together and created a new organization. It was later known as the Village Hidden Villages. Uchiha and Senju were always like oil and water, unable to work together. To Madara, this was obvious, but he was betrayed by the others and left the village. Then, Madara became the avenger and challenged the Hidden Leaf to battle.
Ха-ха, знаменитая битва первого Хокаге и Мадары Учиха. Сколько я слышал об этом.
Their wills clashed in a battle to the death, one so world-shattering that it left the earth itself scarred. And then, Madara.
Ну столько не дрались-то. Что вы почти выдохлись. Нифига себе.
I had lost Rama. Madara Uchiha had been defeated, but the fight is far from over. I had no choice but to spark a new battle.
It had been Madara Uchiha's plan. Beneath the banner of the Akatsuki, the wicked ninja gathered. The goal of the Akatsuki was to capture the tailed beasts and their incredible chakra. One by one, they set out on their hunt to return with the spoils of battle. One, Deidara, who fights with detonating clay. His target is Gaara of the Sand, Jinchuriki of the one-tailed Shukaku. Beyond the distant storms, an assault on the village of the hidden sand begins. Wielding his arts, Deidara challenges the Kazekage.
So you're the Kazekage, Gaara.
I'm responsible for protecting this village. Don't imagine that you'll get away with this.
This looks like it's going to be fun, huh?
Ой, да ладно. Мы будем сейчас играть за Дейдара против Гары. Нифига себе поворот, конечно.
Let the battle begin!
пока я с ним. Ой-ой-ой, нифига себе.
Okay, Kazekage. Now I'm gonna take you someplace fun.
Data's detonating clay rattled the Kazekage. In the end, he was successful in capturing the one tail. However, this incident soon brought forth the ninja of the hidden leaf, allies of the sand village. It was Sasori of the red sand who confronted him. His challengers were the leaf kunoichi Sakura Haruno and Sasori's own grandmother, Shio. Regret, resignation, and emptiness. As apprehension welled in their breasts, Sasori drew forth a scroll.
Rejoice, you unworthy dogs, for you shall meet your end at the hand of the third Kazekage. No way! Sakura, stay calm. I'm here. Do at least try to entertain me.
Сосули против Сакуры и Чио. Интересно. Это вот очень не было во втором штурме.
Let the battle begin!
Чуть на изи. Странно.
Sakura and Chio were hard-pressed by Sasori's astounding prowess. The bitter fighting ended, however, with Sasori's defeat. For in the depths of Sasori's heart, the last vestige of feeling still remained. It was this emotion which led to the moment of weakness that brought him defeat. The Akatsuki's next move was to send Hidan and Kakuzu with their unique powers to the Hidden Leaf Village, where the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, Naruto Uzumaki. These two immortals were able to enter the village despite all the Hidden Leaf's resistance. But waiting to greet them, along with his friends, was the strongest ninja of the Hidden Leaf, Kakashi Hatake. Eager to avenge his master, and with a glint of rage in his eyes, Shikamaru Nara challenged Hidan. And Hidan raised his voice in joy, ecstatic at the new sacrifice presenting itself before him.
Curses like chickens always come home to roost. You defeated my master. Can't just let you go on living, running around free.
Just hear me. In the blink of an eye, this fool shall be no more.
Финал против Шикамару. Так и знал, что рано или поздно это произойдет.
Let the battle begin. Curse jutsu! Death possession blood!
Вот и все.
How's that? That was the best pain ever, wasn't it?
Hidan was clearly the more powerful. His arrogance, however, led to carelessness and weakness. A weakness that did not escape Shikamaru. Hidan was defeated and buried beneath the earth. Kakuzu, meanwhile, was using his superior battle experience to push Kakashi, little by little, into a corner. The situation, however, changed suddenly. From out of nowhere, the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, Naruto Uzumaki, joined the fray, standing in Kakuzu's way. So, you're the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
I'm gonna finish this with my new jutsu.
You've done us a favor by coming here. It saves us the trouble of finding you.
Кудзу против Наруто. Да, Кудзу я, в принципе, не управлял, но посмотрим.
Let the battle begin.
Да ты меньше.
No matter how powerful your jutsu, it can't beat my experience. The difference in experience between the two was overwhelming. Kakuzu's target seemed ready to fall. But in the end, Naruto was able to rally his strength and defeat Kakuzu, despite all of the latter's experience. From old roots, new buds had blossomed. The winds of history promised change. Change which could be seen even in places far removed from the hidden leader. The Uchiha hideout, where Itachi and Sasuke Uchiha confronted each other. Brother against brother, blood against blood. A stain upon the Uchiha name. Their battle is about to begin.
Так. Итачи против Саски. Сколько раз я это уже видел?
Finally, here, today, Itachi, it's time I buried you.
Even with those eyes of yours, you see nothing. Nothing at all.
Помнится, я уже играл как за Саски, так и за Итачи, а теперь ё-моё. Чё, снова, да? Да, ты же не серьезно.
their very lives in the balance, the two fought. Itachi's skill far exceeded Sasuke's. But still Sasuke fought on, and at last, to his brother. And then, he fell. Itachi's death and the truth about his brother shook Sasuke to his core. His troubled thoughts led to hatred, and Sasuke Uchiha chose to walk the path of darkness. Meanwhile, as Sasuke made his decision, Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sannin, infiltrated the Hidden Rain village to gather information on the Akatsuki. There he met Konan, his apprentice from long ago, now working in secret with the Akatsuki.
I can't believe you could sink so low as to join the Akatsuki.
I wouldn't expect you to understand us, Sensei. After all, you belong to the past. It does not matter who you are. If you oppose the Akatsuki, I will destroy you.
Интересно. Конан против Джираи. Кажется, я это уже видел. Это третий раз, когда я это переживаю.
Shikigami dance. I fight for one goal, only one.
Да, что-то мне подсказывает, что это будет чуть дольше, чем я думал.
Showing no mercy. At last, the six paths of pain appeared and attacked Jiraiya, and he collapsed in the rain. It was already too late to halt the ambitions of the Akatsuki. Having defeated Jiraiya, Pain and Konan advanced at once on the Hidden Leaf to capture Nine Tails. The attack was sudden. Pandemonium swept through the Hidden Leaf, and the village fell quickly before Pain's might. All that remained in the Hidden Leaf were the wretched, sunk in despair, and the cold, bare earth. But there was one among them who still dared to turn his defiant wrath upon Pain. That one, of course, was Naruto Uzumaki, the inheritor of the sage's strength. Naruto held an extraordinary spirit within him,
but Pain did not fear him. Pain possessed the Rinnegan, most powerful of the visual jutsu. He fixed his gaze on his target, and the battle between the god and the sage began.
You brought ruin to our village. I'll never forgive you.
However much you beg and howl, the truth of the matter will not change. Before this awesome might, the weak can do no more than panic, and your end is near.
Pain против Наруто. Капец, какой раз я уже это смотрел? Ничего себе. Ну да, режим просто. Да, чувствую, что это будет сложный бой.
Let the battle begin.
Let's see if this calms you down a bit, Nine Tails.
Когда был немного синий экран, то я уже подумал, что все, консоль врубилась.
Pain held the upper hand in this fierce battle. With his divine power, even Pain's roar was devastating. It seemed the Nine-Tails' capture was inevitable. But Pain, Nagato, was touched by the conviction of peace in Naruto Uzumaki's heart. In order to save the Hidden Leaf, Pain sacrificed himself. Though the Akatsuki's plans were forced to change, their mission of capturing the Jinchuriki continued. Their next target was the Eight-Tails Jinchuriki, Killer Bee. Akatsuki sent Kisame Hoshigaki, known as the Tailless Beast, to capture the Eight-Tails.
Ох, Киллер Би против Кисамы. Кисама даже понятия не имеет, что его сейчас поимеют. Ну чё, рэпер, давай, зачитай мне рэпчик. Йоу, Киллер Би, покажи мне класс, рэп, йоу. Не впечатлил. Ого, нифига себе, рэпчик зачитал. Ну чё, с рыбкой поговорим? Или нет? Киллер Би, йоу. Йоу, это... Сука! Слышишь ты, Халк Хоган, недоделанный. Иди сюда, дорогой Бинти. Бля. Ну что, чувак, да? Бля. Сокой.
That octopus chakra was rather tasty.
No victory in the battle with Killer B went to Kisame and his shark skin. Just as he was poised to capture the beast, the Raikage intervened, interrupting the mission. However, the ringleader, the puppet master behind it all, Madara Uchiha, remained as calm as ever. All had been accounted for. All was going according to plan. Madara Uchiha's plan remained unshaken.
Чего,
It has
блядь?
taken many sacrifices to get
Как
this
будто?
far.
What the fuck? Какого хера ты делаешь с Рочимару? Дейдара нет, Сасури нет. Хитана с Какудзу тоже. Пейна нет, Конан тоже нет, Итачи нет, Кисамы нет. Кто остался? Зецу, Тоби и, в принципе, все.
It's all part of the plan. Through my sacrifices, I've obtained the power of seven-tailed beasts. That's why I'm able to advance to the next step. And I'll need you to work for me as well.
I don't plan on becoming one of your sacrifices, thank you.
Тебя как будто не спрашивают, хочешь ты или нет.
The fourth great ninja war will begin.
Так, титры. Уже я пропущу это. Tale of Madara Uchiha Complete. Ачивка. Так, и у нас, в принципе, осталась последняя история, которую я не рассказал. А именно история про Киллер Би. Про этого восьмихвостого, осьминога.
Yo, say home!
Без него прохождение будет неполным.
Know my name, know my fame, don't be lame. Ain't tell that's me, about to kill a beat. Tell beats reside inside my hide. Making beats and rhymes, and I'm making them lie. It's what a Jinchuriki needs to survive. Battle after battle, I'm here in the beehive. Four fights coming up, and they could get rocky. First I talk to Jackie, Naruto, Uzumaki. His nine tails was a major component. Right from the top, he's a worthy opponent. But the notion of a victory is not about your victory.
Бля, его рэп.
Win after win is the way that it's done. When I fool you, which will never make son. Aw, yeah.
Самое интересное, что он брат Райкаги. Вы, наверное, шутите, блядь. Киллер Би против Наруто? Серьезно? Восьмихвостый против девятихвостого? Разработчики, вы чё творите?
Let the battle begin.
А как ты еще живой? Скажи мне. блядь, шутишь? Еще раз. Что меня Нейзи уделывает.
Battle begins.
Чувак, это рэпчик. Красота. Йоу, Наруто, чё, просрал? Ну так получи кулак еба. Ладно, шутка. Так и не видно, что это все. Да ладно, блядь. Это все.
Yo, hey, oh, you know my voice, of course, from the source, the reward for me, the one and only killer bee. Watch him learn, feel a burn, testify, say goodbye, but I fly when I bite my guy. A hot blooded fighting with his hair in a pose, a fist full of passion and a kick full of soul. But I'll chew him up, yes,
Вот тогда шутки. То есть я должен сейчас сравниться с Майтогаем? С вот этим ебанутым учителем Рокали? Ладно, ладно.
battle begins.
Значит, на изи с Гаем.
It's tough to be a rock star. Check it out, yo.
Давайте мне реально челлендж. Серьезно, что ли? Я уже и Наруто победил, и Майтогая. Кто дальше? А? И мы только это уже танцуем.
Hey ho, I'ma call me tell every hour 8 tails to the beat to the third degree. The next 5 prizes I got a funky eye. Sasuke and Chia, I wouldn't wanna be ya. Powerful games with eyes, push back, drop, break, drive him like a maniac. But you mess with the beat and sting it right back.
Уже, блядь, несерьезно. Киллер vs. Саски. Черт, блин. Сука. Киллер Бит, ты, наверное, гонишь.
Let the battle begin.
Сдавайся, Саски учиха. Ведь все равно тебе будет пиздец. Скажите мне, что это конец. Даже Саски танцует. Если, блядь.
Yo, hey ho! You know my swords, my awards hitting chords. 8 swords stop on the hill to the fjords. Now a 7 swordsman, he downright cocky. His name is Kisame Hoshigaki. Unlimited chakra, the claim of this shark. He grinds down lives like a walk in the park. But we'll see just who's your patriarch.
Бля, ты серьезно, что ли? Ты еще бой с Кисамой будет? Ты же, блин, не серьезно. Игра. Сколько можно за этого рэпера играть?
Let the battle begin.
Ого, фига себе. Смотри, как мы сейчас огребем. Вот так-то, дружок. Пирожок.
Your illusions I obliterate. This your I shall annihilate.
Да ладно. Два достижения разблокированы. О, наконец-то последний кольца.
Yes, say ho! Always win with a grin cause I got the fucking flow. Yo! Take you down to the ground with a punishing blow. Yeah! Tail beats reside inside my highs. Got the size of a be petrified. Cause it's hard out here for a G to beat. When you're fighting and reciting your rhymes are breaking. My banquet's flows through the dance of the beat. And we celebrate my win with this ice cold beat. Me and eight tails ain't nothing gonna sever. It's win, win, win to the end of forever! Yeah!
Сука. Мне стыдно на эту картину смотреть. Уи. Новые предметы разблокировались. Tale of Killer Bee Complete. Ачивка. Неужели это все? Все истории пройдены. Это уже конец игры, дальше уже играть просто некуда. Дальше уже свободный режим идет. И раз уж мы подошли к концу этой игры, то позвольте мне выразиться насчет Наруто, Ураганные хроники, Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. И знаете, ребят, что я вам скажу насчет этой игры? Это как настоящий DLC ко второй части. Честное слово, это самый настоящий, блядь, DLC. Потому что здесь, блин, показывают те истории, которые нам должны были показать в прошлых играх. А что мы имеем? Все то же самое, что в прошлых частях, только которые чуть-чуть отшлифованы, добавлены новые механики, добавлены истории, которых мы не видели. Ну, точнее, видели, только эти истории, что подаются, скажем так, по другим соусам. Графически игра ничуть не отошла от своей предшественницы. Звуковое сопровождение тут красивое, не поспоришь. Но так как тут немного не хватает в некоторых моментах подачи истории, я бы даже сказал так. Ты уже чувствуешь, что будет самое-самое мясо, но до этого самого мяса дело не доходит, в том-то и дело. И я даже, знаете, чуть ли не сдерживаю, чтобы не выкинуть этот диск через окно, потому что, блядь, стыдно. Стыдно выбрасывать-то. Потому что, учитывая, что это консольный эксклюзив, так и быть, я буду от этого сейчас немного отходить. Как консольный эксклюзив, в принципе, неплохо выполнен. Онлайн, я не знаю, тут живой или нет, но наличие режимов и, естественно, покупаемых предметов тут завались. То есть выше крыши. И знаете, что я вам скажу? Скорее всего, эта игра у вас будет, ну, на 100%, на месяц, но не больше. И советовал бы я кому-то такую игру? Ну, возможно. Если вы хотите, ребят, хотя бы чуть-чуть, скажем так, отойти от основной истории и взглянуть немного назад, то что ж, игра как раз таки для вас подходит. Потому что она вовремя обрывается, вовремя начинается, но до самого мяса дело не доходит. В том-то и дело. И, скорее всего, я вернусь к этой игре пару разов, но ни больше, ни меньше, потому что я хочу пройти турнир, хочу пооткрывать все карточки, картинки и прочее, что сокрыто в галерее. Ну, а моя оценка этой игре 7 баллов из 10. Она на больше и не претендует. Потому что, я не знаю, как вы, ребята, но мне одной только истории хватило за глаза. Так что, в принципе, завтра мы начнем Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Уже вернемся к основной линейке. А у меня на этом все, ребята. Когда будет стрим по резику, я уже не знаю, это уже посмотрим. Так что у меня на этом все, ребята. Я напоминаю, что ссылка на донат будет находиться в описании, список стримов сообщества канала YouTube. Поэтому до скорых встреч. Пока-пока. Еще увидимся. Подписываемся на канал, чтобы видеть на стримы, потому что новички этого не делают. Ссылка на донат в описании, список стримов сообщества канала YouTube. Пока-пока, ребята. Мы с вами увидимся.